Your chakras, let me have perhaps a different explanation of your chakras. Traditionally, chakras are understood as the traditional 7 chakras. The first one being at your tailbone, called your root chakra. The second one being at your gonad or sexual organs. The third one being at your solar plexus, which we'll just say the middle of the stomach. The fourth one being at your heart. The fifth one being at your throat. The sixth at the middle of your forehead, which is also called your third eye chakra. And then the top of your head, or just a few inches above your head, which is called your crown chakra. Normally how you work with your chakras are moving, and they used to be looked at like wheels, but when we look at them more, they're sort of a matrix, and they move. And so a matrix is a beautiful filigree of snowflake-like formations that are third-dimensional, and they flow, and they're quite beautiful. And they're quite delicate. But these chakras also pulse. Sometimes they don't pulse in unison. And so this is why you go through what's called chakra balancing. Many people say, well, I go into some place to get my chakras balanced. And I say, oh, that's lovely. Now what are you going to do? Because you can't leave there and your chakras are imbalanced. You got around too much electricity, around too many negative people, you started reacting, and guess what happened to your chakras? They got imbalanced. So simply asking God to balance, harmonize, and activate your chakras every day puts them back into alignment and working better. This way you're healthier, you are flowing better on all levels, because you are a flowing energy. You flow. You're not stagnant. You flow. You move. This is why dance is so good for you. But interesting enough, what can affect this imbalance so that you're not flowing is what you are being interjected with, or what you are contributing to, listening to, or experiencing with on your external world. How many people here listen to music with a very heavy beat? Oh, very good. That's interesting. Very good. Very heavy beat. There's a reason why. Your body is saying, I am really in my root chakra, and I'm getting out of balance. So every time you listen to music with heavy beat, you're actually balancing your root chakra. You are trying to get your root chakra balanced, and that's why, you pass these automobiles and you think they would just fall apart from the base they've got going in there. It's amazing. Your car shakes. It's like a mini earthquake as you're at a stoplight, isn't it, dear ones? It's amazing. I knew someone, and one of her cousins' friends, and he had a wonderful little truck, and he put a great big whatever amplifier in the back, and he was so excited with his friends, and he drove over, and for miles you could hear this boom, boom, boom. You know what happened? His truck fell apart. Literally fell apart. All of the bolts in the truck got loosened, and as he's driving away, parts are falling off his truck. It's a true story. It's amazing. So you can imagine, get those bolts really tight if you're going to have one of those big amplifiers in your automobile. We want you to be safe. So tribal music, a lot of times, has that heavy beat, doesn't it? For those that like to go to the powwows and listen to all the lovely drums and the power of that, and it gets you so excited, and something happens to your being because of that rhythmic beat that they're playing on those enormous drums, and many drums at one time, and then being amplified through the audio microphone. Something's happening to your body that you can't really explain, but only when your body's not used to it. Once your body gets used to it, it feels normal, it feels okay. Well, we're going to help you with a way to shift that so that you can listen to different music that each one of the melodies are a vibration and a frequency, and they help your chakras. This is why all the study with Mozart, children learning, and people that have trouble with their mental capacity, and they listen to a lot of Mozart, and it affects them. They've noticed that it not only affects the brains, but it affects the cells in the body. And it's because of the different frequencies, when it's played correctly, that it will affect on the body. Because remember, you're flowing, you flow. You're not solid. You flow with your chakras, you flow with the molecules, you flow with the rhythms and the sounds of life. There's so much to this, dear one, and we will probably take the next several months really explaining all of this to you. But we'll get down the basics today so that you can start utilizing this in your life. The root chakra, therefore, is what we call the 1% reality. When you create with the Creator is everything, 100%. But you will only see, most of the time, about 1% of the actual reality that the Creator has created for you. For you. And that is root chakra. Now, some of you have evolved a bit, and you've worked really hard, and you've really tried to be into a higher place and a higher thought, and love and compassion and forgiveness. You move into the second chakra, or you are in the solar plexus. You're going to find out today, where are you? Are you in the root chakra, in your second chakra? Are you in the third chakra, or the solar plexus? Because all of this energy in the next 3 months is to get everyone to move into the heart chakra. You're not living in the heart chakra. If you were living in the heart chakra, you would long since let go of reactive.